Really, guys?
見てんだ。
And stay down. Yep. Hmm? Hmm? Huh? Huh? I see. Huh. I see. Either way. Hmm. In other words, does that mean... I see. Either way. Does that mean... Huh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hmm? Either way, I see. Excuse me. Huh. Excuse me. Judgement. Yep. Huh? Huh. I see. Either way. Huh? Judgement. No. Hmm? Does that mean... I see. No. Either way. Hmm? I see. By the way.
Huh? Excuse me. Please. Huh? Excuse me.
Does that mean... But...
What?
I see.
Excuse me.
Yep. Hmm? Does that mean...
No.
Блять, не туда зашел. Как так? Почему закрыто? Блин, я не понимаю, что надо сделать. Apparently he's an odor of unknown origin here. Что такое odor? No better time for him when it comes to smell. Собаку надо взять.
I believe. All right, let's go. Good dog. Very good dog.
Excuse me.
I see. Does that mean...
All right, let's go.
Ну, он к этой хуйне ведет. Как отпустить собаку?
Attaboy.
What the? Hmm? Hmm? Hmm.
All right, let's go. Good dog. Very good
Да,
dog.
наверху этот маджонг ебучий ссут в окно.
Hmm?
You got something? This way, huh? Got something? This way, huh? Got something? This way, huh? Attaboy.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Бля, ну не шпион же.
Yep. 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 No. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
In other words, what?
Hmm?
You won't get away. Hold up. You won't get away. Hold up. You won't get away. Hold up. Give it all.
Hey, hey.
Hmm?
Huh? Does that mean... Huh. No way.
Секси Клаб, пустите, блядь. Кстати, магаз.
いらっしゃいませ。
ありがとうございました。
Не, шоги я не хочу играть. А, блядь, бутылки никто не продает, пиздец.
Аりがとうございました。
Really, guys?
Hope you don't mind I let myself in. Now, are you gonna hold up your end and release Yui Mamiya? Come on. You and I can either try to make this work, or neither of us is gonna get what we want. So, you gonna make the call or what?
Hello? Yagami-san?
I'm with Kawana. You can let Mamiya-san go.
Got it. Will do.
Sorry about all this, Yagami. Why don't you sit down? Maybe it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart. How's Kaito holding up?
Kaito-san's recovering in the hospital. For now. Sawa-sensei is another story, though.
I can hardly believe it. She was the last person I wanted to get mixed up in all this shit.
If that's the case, why were you already waiting in her apartment? RK's top men were lying in wait over there to get their hands on you. So why was she the one lying on the ground? Answer me, Kawana. Was it because of you?
Would you feel better if it was?
How dare you?
You're thinking that if you hadn't stuck your nose in her affairs, she might be at home grading her papers right now. You tell me. Is that what's eating away at you right now? Because if it is, you're mistaken. That guilt is mine alone to bear. It's my burden to carry. When I saw on the news that she had been murdered in cold blood, it felt like the whole world had stopped spinning to me. I would take it all back right now if I could. But unfortunately, to fix this, I'd need to turn the clock back further than you'd think.
You mean back to when you were a school teacher?
Yeah, basically. Back to when I still had a little faith in humanity. Seeing someone's life get cut short, you never really bounce back from it, do you? But I don't have to tell you that. I did my homework on you, Yagami. It seems you were a fairly accomplished lawyer. You even scored a murder acquittal. But we both know how that ended.
Здравствуйте.
The death of an innocent young woman.
Как раз только до
You
сюжета
and I are
дошел.
the same. We both have scars. And they're the type of scars that never fully heal.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
But for Sawa-kun, it was 13 years ago. The very day before Mitsuru Kusumoto jumped, she stopped me in the hall so she could tell me about how serious the bullying really was. Up until that day, I just assumed it was boys being boys, teasing. I figured it was harmless, that they'd get bored with it, and then they'd move on. I mean, come on.
Хорошо.
Kawai had to have been twice the size of Mitsuru.
Давай.
It's not like I'd seen any fighting, so I warned him not to overdo it, and eventually he would take the hint.
Well, according to what I was told, you smirked, actually.
Yeah, I guess that's what I did. I was too late. Sawa-kun had to point it out. Sensei, how could you be so blind, she asked. Her eyes were this piercing mix of pity and scorn. According to what she told me, nearly half the
спасибо.
class was bullying Mitsuru. She said she'd seen him at the station. She made it sound like he had half a mind to jump onto the tracks right then and there. I'm not so presumptuous anymore. But back then, I used to think my students were my biggest fans. I thought I'd won their hearts and minds. But the look on Sawa-kun's face that day made me see the truth. I couldn't just go on smiling like nothing happened. So I decided to do my homework. The next day, I put a hidden camera in the classroom after school.
So you admit that you're the one who recorded that video?
Yeah. You saw it, right? Talk about the ugly side of kids. Hard to watch, wasn't it? Unfortunately, by the time I picked up the camera and saw what it recorded, Mitsuru had made his jump. I missed him by a few crucial moments. What happened in that classroom was the final straw. Later on, all the bullies were asked what happened. Each and every one of them lied. Kawai started it. It wasn't our idea, they said. To anyone outside of it, all they'd seen was Kawai forcing Mitsuru to do his bidding. So the people held culpable were Kawai and myself. The callous homeroom teacher who deliberately turned a blind eye. That was the day I began living my
Даня,
life
хочешь шарку запущу
with
или тебе
real
так удобно
purpose.
смотреть?
So you couldn't forgive your students who got away with bullying? You went so far. You put aside your own life to make sure they atone somehow.
That's right. Mitsuru Kusumoto's still a vegetable. He's as good as dead. But I don't care. We have no right to forget about him.
You say that, even though Sawa-sensei ended up paying for it.
Хорошо.
I'll ask you again. Why were you at her apartment the other day? Don't dodge the question this time.
I wouldn't say I dodged it. But I suppose I should explain from the beginning. 4 years ago, there was a suicide at Sawa-kun's school. It was her own student this time. You know this, right? A student at Seiryo High School? Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah.
When she was in court, Sawa-kun had no choice but to say there wasn't any bullying. Soon as she told me that, I knew Hiro Mikoshiba would be my next target. Of course, she had no idea about any of that. When Sawa-kun learned Mikoshiba had been murdered, though, she reached out to me herself.
What did she want?
She had a sneaking suspicion that I was involved in his death. She called me a few times, prodding carefully for answers. Quite the perceptive lady, really.
And? What kind of answers did you give her?
I denied any knowledge of it, but at one point, she mentioned something kind of odd. That there was a detective at the school already investigating the incident.
Huh?
She meant you, of course. A detective already knee-deep into the case, despite the police barely even knowing about Mikoshiba. The police are a pain in the ass, but when an out-of-town detective comes sniffing around, that's bad. I knew I had to act fast to get you off the trail. Although, Sawa-kun was a problem too. I thought I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And then what?
First, I found out where the 2 of you would be meeting up, at that little cafe. Then, I hired the Liumang to step in. But you put up one hell of a fight. They had strength in numbers, but you would have taken out the whole group if I hadn't stepped in. Nonetheless, my other message went through. At the same time, Sawa-kun was handed a photo of Mikoshiba's final moments. I left that task to someone you know. Yue Mamiya. They hadn't seen each other in 13 years. Sawa-kun had no idea.
The lady in the sunglasses. Yui Mamiya was involved in that too?
Everything I did that night was intended as a warning to Sawa-kun. Although, I guess I didn't have to be so extreme about it.
Yeah. Sawa-sensei was too smart. She must have started suspecting that you'd had something
С соседям, который сверлят, сука.
After all, who else could have known we'd be meeting at that cafe? She'd have traced it right back to you.
Even if Sawa-kun had started to suspect me, I knew she wouldn't sell me out to the cops. We're too alike. The both of us lost students to suicide on our watch. That said, I couldn't bear the thought of dragging her down into the mess I started, so I scared her off, and I thought she would stay away. The day she was killed, she called to ask if we could speak in person. I could tell something was wrong. She was on the verge of tears the whole call. Then she broke down. I asked her why, of course, but she wouldn't give me a straight answer no matter how I tried to phrase the question.
So then what? Did you just waltz on over there? It doesn't seem like you.
Watch it. You don't know me well enough to say that.
Maybe. But I assume you had some sort of plan going in. Were you gonna confess to her?
Here's the thing. If she'd figured out that I was behind Mikoshiba, and it didn't sit well with her, I would have told her every last detail. Sawa-kun, no. I think she would have understood me. Or at least that's what I had believed. In hindsight, I think she was forced to make that call. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure she'd have rather washed her hands of me. Hard as it is to hear, I think she called me under duress. RK probably had her hostage. That would explain the vague responses. That's probably why her voice was trembling. It's tragic.
You mean it was RK? Why do they want you so badly anyway?
I don't know.
What?
If I knew their angle, I'd be doing more than just scurrying around.
You serious?
Believe me, I'm just as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit it. Honest. I'm not thrilled that a small army wants my head on a platter. Have you noticed how RK seems to show up at the worst possible times? Someone must be pulling their strings.
Then we're on the same page. At least we agree on something.
Just a sec. Yeah. I'm still over here with Yagami-san. You're not being tailed by any of his guys, are you? Okay. Then I'll meet you right now. That was Mamiya-kun. She said she's free. You guys have been true to your word. Tell Sugiura-kun that I said thank you.
Now you want to go? We still have some business to settle here.
Now remember, I'm the handyman here. Let me do the dirty work. I don't know what else to tell you. But you need to get out. While you still can.
If you disappear into the night, I don't want to go busting my ass just to find you again. Before you leave, I'll need some contact info. A phone number would be nice.
Oh, no need for that. As far as I'm concerned, this is goodbye.
I wouldn't count on that. Hold up.
Бежим за пидорасом, блядь. Музяка топ. Я он убежал, блин. Да, блять, как его догнать-то? У него хп закончилось. Алло, блять, игра. Сценарий должен убежать. Пидорас, блять.
What the? Where'd he go? Kawana!
Ёбаный рот, ты кто, хуй? Ой, Кувана, пидорас.
You really need the masks. Come on, Kurokawa kids.
You heard that, right? The detective here already knows everything.
Kawana!
What are you going to do now? What do you think happens when he spills everything? Sounds like your lives are over, unless you shut him up.
But Sensei, you'll finish the job for us, right?
Huh? Is that you, Akaike?
Oh, he's even got a name to your voice.
But... answer me, Sensei!
I know. I'll be the one to finish it. You just knock him out.
Okay then. Time to learn your lesson!
Come on. What kind of lesson is this? Let's go.
Ебать ты, сука, музло.
Kawana? Oh no, Kawana!
Ебать ты кто?
Really? So nice of you to stick around. Mamiya-san.
А вот это уже нападение, блядь.
Well, since Kawana couldn't stay, sounds like you're not out of the woods just yet, huh?
Пизды ей.
"13 years in the past. Mitsuru Kusimoto plunged himself into a coma, sealing his fate alongside Kawana's. Ridden by guilt, Kawana sets off on a path of vengeance, and the bullies he drags with him are shackled to the shadows. However, Yokosawa's murder serves as a deadly wake-up call to what he's done.
Catch a tiger. Так, я пошел курить. 2 минуты.
Hey.
What are you?
Doing?
Getting your identification on record, so you won't be a threat to us anymore?
What?
And I think you owe us after everything you've done. Expect me to come collect one of these days. Your carriage awaits, Mamiya-san.
Don't tell me we're going back to that dingy arcade.
We sure are. But try not to hold a grudge. It wasn't us who abandoned you.
Классно ушла, да, пизда?
Higashi, you already called Sari-san and the gang, right?
Yeah. I let them know what's up. They said they'll head over when they're ready.
Did Shirosaki-sensei say anything?
Well, she was pretty stunned when I told her who Kuwana really is and what he's up to.
Sounding a little smug there, Higashi-san. Taking credit for the detective work you didn't even do? Back me up here, Yagami-san.
Whatever, man. Kuwana got away, and that's all that matters. Still, the task in front of us is finishing Sari-san's case. We have to clear up Bahara's crime once and for all. With Mamiya-san's help, of course.
Finally, I'm ready to get some answers. Well, we still got time till Shirosaki-sensei gets here. Why don't you take a breather, Yagami-san?
Huh? That'd be okay?
Sure. I'll call you once everyone's here.
Yeah, a break sounds good.
By the way, Higashi, has anything unusual gone down in Kamasho lately?
Будешь следить, чтоб Глазебука не спамил. Спойлер.
Yeah, about that. My guys are saying things have been a little... Soma and Aku are making pay.
Make them pay.
That's not the Yakuza in me.
Isn't that...
Fine. Doing the right...
Yeah.
Besides...
Ну шо пизда, блядь. Попалась? Kill some time in town. Белка, блядь. А, она уже с галочкой. Да? Да. Танцы с девочками? Ну поехали. А, ты в другом городе. В Якогаме. Что со стиком? Подлагивает. Странно. А, Kill Some Time. Ну, у меня здесь что есть? Клапсега. Батуты. А где я? Бля, надо сюда сходить, продать, что есть. Хочу боксинг-центр найти. Прокачать бокс. Блять, ну я только вышел.
Hey, Yagami-san.
Hey.
Shirosaki-sensei and the others just got to Charles.
Got it. Then I'll head back.
Thanks.
Серьезно? А, это просто магазин. Ну ладно. Да.
Аригато гозаимасу.
Аригато гозаимасу, да?
had me. Come on, bring it!
And stay down. Really? You too?
What? Am I in the way?
Of course not.
I figured if they could pull a fast one on Saori-kun, I'd at least...
Why are all these people here? What gift?
We've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Mamiya-san is about to enlighten us on the truth behind it. Oh, and I heard about Sawa-sensei.
Our condolences.
Looks like she got mixed up in all this when RK was chasing after... But we're still not sure why they... To figure that out, we'll have to retrace Kawan...
Exactly.
That said, let's start with the harassment charges, Mamiya-san.
Пум-пум-пум-пум. Так, надо здесь что-то купить. Обилки.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Pout all you want, but keep the answers.
Ihara's assault was designed so Kawana...
Can you confirm if this is all? The person who groped you on the train wasn't Ihara-san himself. It was his stand-in. And my understanding is that he had conspired...
That's right.
What was Kawana doing at the time?
Didn't you hear your lady friend? Ihara-san. And that stand-in was our son.
You mean Kawana posed as Ihara? So this Ihara was actually Kawana.
Sensei and Ihara-san have a pretty similar build. Not sure they could have pulled it off otherwise.
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's really...
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ihara-san's face and made it on a 3D print.
Oh, huh. You can print things in 3D now?
Well, it's a machine that takes a model's data from a computer, and so if you were to scan a person's face onto a computer...
I don't know the details, but that's what...
Something like this. See, with a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty easy.
I see. His eyes are hidden behind the sunglasses, and the seams on his jaw are obscured by the mask.
It's incredible, I must say. With the mouth area so visible, and with the prosecution assuming...
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense full...
Assuming Kawana was Ihara's double, there's still some evidence on it.
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay. Which evidence...
Any thoughts after seeing...
Stop it.
You're gonna look away? You aided and abetted by playing the victim, didn't you?
I mean, yes!
Who put this video up on...
Sensei did. He said from the start that once Ihara-san got his guilty verdict, he'd up...
So that was all...
Yeah. Sensei can't forgive the law for how easy it lets out bullies. His son's death was brushed aside. And that's what led them to his... The real victim is some bully who never got what he deserved, and the killer gets off in court by being... How would the public respond after finding out they'd get...
So Kuwana and Ahara's real plan...
Seems to be going well for them. The courts are beside them.
I guess Ahara really was desperate. He was never concerned.
Yeah? Copper, nobody took...
I can't even...
Yeah.
Sensei, speaking of which, are we done here yet?
This came out pretty...
Uh-huh.
So the guy in the back is Kuwana posing...
Yes. And he actually didn't lay a finger on me. His prince couldn't show up.
Sounds like you had a hell of a time getting this set.
That's sensation.
Can you take...
That's the Ikebuku.
Kuwana...
Right.
How about this?
And this it...
Before the...
Right, and it was on October...
Thanks, Hoshino-kun.
Happy to help.
At the earliest, Mikoshiba's time of... If Ahara... And frankly... Huh?
Sensei afterward, that was...
So even these...
Yeah. This piece of the puzzle still needs an explanation.
Is that...
The police examined the and from the analysis...
That's right. If the stand-in was the groper, but the evidence...
I take it there was a trick...
That's simple. Before I got in the train, I met with the real Ahara-san at the underground platform. That's when I had him touch the undergarments. After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. That's where the fibers in the trace were from. What the cords were...
You really start...
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think we've got... At the very least, we know...
The courts were being intentional.
Are you saying you want to...
I am.
Why do you...
Well, as the... Doesn't matter.
And we'll talk to him.
Sounds good.
Will do.
So...
Sure are. Great job, everyone.
Yo, Yagami. You sure it was cool to let that Mamiya chick just...
Yeah?
I mean, she helped Kuwana kill all those people. Aren't you gonna turn her in?
I would. There's nothing... Frankly, we don't have any proof of the murder she was talking about.
What, so this is all...
Nothing directly pointing to Mamiya anyway. Which means... Come on.
You wouldn't be...
Wow.
But if it's help... But only...
Thanks for the...
Dude.
Gonna go with Saori-san to interview Taro tomorrow. Okay. Так, что здесь есть? Сега понятно. Шоги. Маджонг. Сега. Беттинг-центр. Бля, вот здесь вот был VR-центр. Или вот здесь где-то. Короче, охуенное место. Вот здесь. Сёги, да, выезжаем нахуй, блять, из этой игры. О, геймпад лагает, стик, по-моему. В марше. А в этой магазе надо украшения для свидания покупать. Бля, почему я не могу на свидание никого звать? Отстой. Я ни на одном здесь еще не был. А в первой части дохуя. Ну вот эту хуйню можно исследовать. Кафе Альпс. Кафе Альпс. Здесь кафе Альпс. Маме, ну да. Вот кафе Альпс. Ну погнали, блядь. Разошлись, блядь. Тони Хоук едет. Направо. О, здорово. Пацаны, не достанете. Хай. Пацаны, я инвизибл. Получай фура, блядь. Как сломать игру, блядь. Ой, бля.
What a waste.
Покушать. Зайдем.
いらっしゃいませ。
Бургеры.
Starving. No, we're pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうご。
Бля, не туда. Че руки протянул-то, блядь? Я не могу поесть, у меня фулл хп. Слева. А, это не то. Справа. Кафе Альп. Вот здесь. Да? Да. Блин, отпустить. Это грустни какой-то, блядь. А что здесь закрыто? Бля, я не понимаю. Make an observation of the entrance of the place. Что такое observation? Типа обследовать место входа? Здесь нечего обследовать. Да блять. Тут невозможно подняться. Короче, пизду. Все, украсил. Маскот. Блин, давай сходим.
Really, guys?
Ебать.
Hmm? Oh. Does that mean... I see. Oh.
Кому лоб?
My head hurts.
Hmm?
Надо послушать это, я знаю. Это.
I can hear it. There it is. I can hear it.
Head hurts.
There it is. Tough to hear.
Huh?
Huh?
Excuse me.
Huh. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Угу.
Huh?
Better get it now. Блин, где пройдет some water. У меня вроде есть вода. Divine water. Минеральная water. Витамин water. Ну, витамин давай.
Hey.
Полезнее для детей. Ебать, всю выпила. Ссать сейчас захочешь. Ты чё?
I guess so. Huh.
Мне надо за нее ходить?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Minato-chan.
Yes.
I can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Что за бумажка? Ебать. Блять. Ебать.
No way.
Что мне надо еще делать? Ебать. Квест. Ага.
Hey. Huh?
Так, кому еще можно помочь? Девочка, тебе?
Excuse me.
Да она рядом стоит.
I see. What?
Ищем Микачана. Бать, ушел мужик. И Микачан. Бля, это Монато.
What?
Ой, отстаньте, я спрыгнул вас. Ты Микачан, да? Еще что-то надо в этом костюме делать. Проход запрещен. Угу. Интересно.
By the way, excuse me. What?
Надеюсь, за это дадут много опыта. А, и все, что им надо было сделать, это отдать флайеры. Прикольно.
Minato-chan.
What?
Yagami-san.
Пошли на свидание, блядь. Ни одного свидания не было.
Gotcha.
Eye of the Dragon. What the fuck is this? $16 000 всего было. Что еще здесь есть? А, в тусе сейчас приду. Ща приду. Когда стрим идет, уведомлений нет. Здоров.
Здорово, Тём.
Че, пойдем поиграем?
Да, как хошь.
Может потом продолжить.
Давай.